LU, before the season started, you told me that Kevin Glenn, the backup quarterback to Travis Lulay, could easily take the Lions, maybe you didn't say easily, could certainly lead the Lions to the Grey Cup in November here at BC Place. Through 2 games, he's thrown 6 interceptions. This doesn't look like a guy who at the moment is capable of leading the Lions to the promised land.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned it. You took out the word easily, because that's obviously easily is going to be a major struggle. Comparisons between Kevin Glenn and Dieter Brock this week, that's not exactly flattering. But you know what? He's still an experienced quarterback. I mean, would you rather have Kevin Glenn at this stage or John Beck? That question's already being asked of Lions coach Mike Benavides. And Mike Benavides says, Kevin Glenn's still his guy, but you start to get the feeling, he's, leaving himself a way out, and the possibility to exist against the Riders on Saturday that we might see John Beck in some sort of relief pitcher role if it gets bad on Saturday.
Or would you rather see Thomas DeMarco?
Or would you see Travis Partridge, I guess, would be the current flavor of the day. It was DeMarco who actually was the guy who was responsible for the last Lions win in Regina, if you'll recall, which were a rather memorable game in late September. But that really prompted his exodus from the Lions, because he caught the attention of the Ottawa Redblacks, and that's where DeMarco is now.
Okay, but now Kevin Glenn is not necessarily the key player this weekend. Saturday's game will actually mark the return of a key offensive player for the Lions. Tell us about him.
Well, there's a couple, but right at the top of a list of 3 offensive starters who come back is Manny Arsenault, a former 1,000-yard receiver, a guy who I think is really going to be leaned on heavily from this point forward, given for the simple fact that the players who have been playing before him while he was out with a broken hand haven't delivered. So Arsenault comes back in, Marco Iannuzzi comes back in, and last but certainly not least, given the problems that they had in Montreal last week, Curly Fabian comes back in at left guard. He makes his first start in almost a year after a devastating ACL injury in Toronto last year.
Okay, I mean, that's all good news for the Lions, but they're up against some formidable members of the Riders' defense. LU, tell us about John Chick.
Well, John Chick is probably the player to watch, given the fact that John Bowman had such great success against Ryan Cave, who is back in the lineup for a second straight week for BC. Chick is an all-star defensive end, one of 2 that the Riders have. He can be a game changer. He can loop. He can stunt as well, as can Ricky Foley, the ex-Lion. I mean, those 2 guys are 2 guys of a pretty doggone sound Riders defense. Lots of changes with the Grey Cup champions this year, but not that many, or not as many on defense. John Chick is certainly a player to watch.
But LU, one of the changes for those Grey Cup champs is maybe the lack of buzz so far that's happening in Regina for the Riders. This is pretty unusual, because for years, they have been the it team in the CFL. I know they hosted a couple of preseason games, some small crowds. What's going on there?
Well, it just seems like there might be a little bit of complacency settling in, and that's happening on the players' side. It was so evident that Corey Chamberlain, their Coach of the Year winner last year, traded Dwight Anderson to Toronto this week. So that gives you sort of the feeling that there's a shake-up mode going on. But as to everybody else outside the team, well, there seems to be a little bit of complacency. 19,000 for their opening home season game against Hamilton. It wasn't a monsoon, so you got to give them a little bit of that. And, it is maybe, I don't know, the crops being done in Saskatchewan. I don't know what the deal is there. But the Rider faithful can be, or like to think, that they can be difference makers in a game. And if they, if that turns out to be the case, it's a long day for the Lions. If they don't get off to a good start, that's always a key when you play on the road in Regina.
Well, you know what? It's funny, LU. That was a stunning storm that happened in Regina when that preseason game was played, and I know that Riders fans online were sort of apologizing for not being able to, travel down the highway during these monsoons to go. Still, 19,000 of them went. You would never see that happen just about anywhere else in this country.
No, you wouldn't, and I suppose if the tables were turned in the Lower Mainland and it was an outdoor facility that the Lions were playing in, whether or not that would be the same thing. This is still a very good football team. There's no question about it. They don't have Weston Dressler. They may not have Chris Getzlaff. I'm guessing here at this, as we talk, Jonathan, that their running back will be Hugh Charles, ex of the Edmonton Eskimos. Jerome Messam was signed to the practice roster this week, the ex-Lion. So there's a few changes in Regina. There had to have been because of the loss of Sheets and Dressler, as mentioned. But it's still a really good football team, and it's going to be an awfully difficult assignment for the Lions to pull off a win and avoid going 0-3 on Saturday night.
Well, I know you've got a busy week. On Friday, of course, you can check out all of the game day package in the Province Sports section, as well as at provincesports.com. Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific, join LU for his weekly pregame live chat. Lowell, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.